this is where I was at yesterday, and you know, just stepped off the trail, you know, over by that log, just, you know, take a leak. And if it would have been standing still, I'd never seen it, but since it moved, I noticed the movement, and it was, you know, just right there where, you know, the heavy bushes start, and it just moved, and I was like, what was that? And then when it got to over there, I actually saw that it was a bear. So yep, my first bear sighting in the Shenandoahs. I was on day number 80, and I mean, I wish I'd had my camera ready, or, you know, not been, you know, peeing on the side of the trail at the time. But it was exciting, and I'm good. I saw a bear. Yay, happy. And it was just walking, you know, that way, not paying any attention to me. And it is a kind of drizzly morning today. When I got to the shelter yesterday afternoon, boy, it was thundering something fierce. You know, it was like the long rolling thunders, and it's like, oh man, it's gonna be a bad night. But it didn't start raining / drizzling, showering until maybe 5 o'clock this morning, and it's been on and off, and you know, it's just drizzling now. I got my pack cover on, got my rain jacket on. I don't even have my hood up on my jacket because I got my beanie on, and my beanie's probably getting wet, so I should probably put my hood up.
Where you used to come?
Yep, we are at the Elk Wallow camp store, hiding over here under the rain, from the rain under this, and I was taking my pack off, and you know, hikers just walk up to me and they're like, hey, you're Red Mage, and I'm like, I am, and you are?
Baskets.
Baskets. Okay, when did you start the trail and from where?
I started February 16th from Amicalola, 17th from Springer Mountain.
Okay.
And yeah, just slowly making my way up north.
I'm standing in water drips. Okay, so all right, so you started 17 days after I did, okay? And they call you Baskets because
You ever see that show with Zach Galifianakis?
yes, I know the show.
That's pretty much why.
Okay. Not that you're like a basket case or anything.
No.
Okay, we're good. We're good. It's like you're not like a basket case, are you? No, but it's awesome. And how are you enjoying the trail so far?
It's, you know, it's had its ups and downs, like we all know. When it was snowing and raining and stuff like that, it was definitely difficult, and you had your moments where you're kind of down. But overall,
I've had those moments.
Yeah, I think overall the trail is amazing.
Yeah.
If you're thinking about through hiking or doing a section, definitely go for it. AT's great, and lots of awesome people out here doing trail magic, and the hikers are really nice. So you meet a lot of cool people on the trail.
Speaking of trail magic, we were just sitting here, you know, having our little brown bag lunches from the wayside, and I didn't catch his name.
I don't know.
And he just walked up and he's like, hey, I brought a lot of trail magic for through hikers. And he looked down and he's like, hey, you're Red Mage. And I'm like, I get that a lot. No, but he's
like
gonna
twice in like a minute.
Yeah, twice in 10 minutes. So he's gonna hook us up with like a gallon-sized bag of chili. So that ought to go over real well tonight. Yeah, no. Again, still kind of a rainy, overcast, windy, kind of chilly day. It's supposed to get real cold tonight, so you're trying to make it to a hostel today?
Yeah, I'm going to try to do 16, I guess, to that hostel. What do you need? So I got 11 in, so looking at probably 26, 27 mile day.
All right, well, best wishes on you. I'm not going that far today. And, yeah. All right, well, thank you. Hello. It's still raining, but it's awesome. Okay, so this way we got Rattlesnake Point Overlook, and I mean, I don't really think I need to walk over there to just look at the clouds, but yeah, okay. This way we got Matthew's Arm and 1,200 feet on the right, but probably, again, you know, no real view because it's raining. So let's cross Skyline Drive. Let's get back on the trail. And let me get to this shelter that's in 4 or 5 miles so I can dry off, warm up, and get in my sleeping bag because it's supposed to be around 30 degrees tonight. So that's chilly. You know, I've been in that degrees before, but you know, now my hands and my feet are wet, which I can get those dried off and warmed up before nighttime. So no real danger there. It's just, you know, another day on the Appalachian Trail. Speaking of another day, today is actually a special day. It is the 22nd. I had to figure out some math real fast there. 22nd. So I do believe that is Earth Day. Now, you know, when this video gets uploaded, it will not be the 22nd anymore. So, what I'm about to say still applies. You know, Earth Day, think green, you know, recycle, use as little energy as possible, all that good stuff. You know, you don't have to be a tree-hugging hippie or an activist. But hey, I mean, if you are, you know, more power to you. That's awesome. But, you know, everyone could do their part to make the earth, you know, a little bit happier. So, you know, it won't be Earth Day by the time this gets uploaded. But look back and think what each and every one of us could do to help the environment, recycle, conserve fuel and water, and, you know, just stuff like that, you know. I know the Earth's been around for a while, and, you know, it'll still keep spinning. But, you know, it's like a vinyl record. You get a lot of good music out of it if you treat it right. But if you hurt that record, drop it, scratch it up, you know, your quality, you still get music, but your quality will be really bad off. And for you youngins out there that don't know what a vinyl record is, ask your parents. And if the parents don't know what a vinyl record is, ask your grandparents. But like I said, I believe today is Earth Day, so just, you know, give it a little thought, a little consideration, what you could do to, you know, make the earth a little happier, or give back to it. This Hogback Mountain? I think this is Hogback. I'm kind of going up. But yep. I'm gonna stop here and drop some history on you, because when I was at Elk Wallow Wayside, met a hiker who was out doing us some trail magic today, and gave me some Oreo cookies and, you know, a Mountain Dew can. So much thanks. he's running some chili down to any hikers that are at Pinefield Hut. So best wishes for any hikers down there. Now, he told us that there is this this is the AT, southbound and northbound, but this trail right here, and I'm going to slaughter it, it's the Tuscarora Trail. Now, when urban development was happening, and this was decades ago, and they thought that the AT was going to get taken over, they made a reroute for the AT that goes out west and then parallels the trail up for 250 miles and then connects back with the trail. But then a little later, there was this National Scenic Trail law passed or something. Some president did it decades ago. Thank you very much, whichever president you were. But that protected the AT and evidently this part of the forest and whatnot. But that trail still exists, and very few people hike it because it's not known. And while this part looks like an actual trail because it's connected to the AT, and I'm sure it goes somewhere, a lot of that 250 miles is, what he said, is like bushwhacking to one blue blaze and then trying to find what tree the next blue blaze is attached to, because it doesn't look like this. And he said he was gonna do it up later, and it's it's a challenge. It's different than hiking the AT because it's a lot more rugged, a lot more wild. So best wishes to him. And said his trail name was Shadowfax. And I'm like, Shadowfax? I've heard that name somewhere before, and I'm pretty sure he saw the gears, turning in my head. And he says, that's the white horse that Gandalf rides. And I'm like, aha, yeah. Click, light bulb went on. So, should have been more of a nerd and really caught that reference right off the bat, but it's been a while since I've been deep into my Lord of the Rings. And he said he got that trail name because when he started hiking, his legs were really skinny and really white, like horse legs. And so they wanted to name him White Horse. And he's like, okay, I'll take White Horse, but I get to choose like the name of the white horse. So he got his trail name Shadowfax. So rock on, Shadowfax. Thank you for the trail magic today at Elk Wallow Wayside. And thanks for that little bit of history about the trail that I can't say the name of, Tuscarora. And he says I'll see it right there, and then I'll see it, right before Duncannon, where it connects back to the AT. So, something I get to look forward to in 250 miles from here. Alright, we are just north of the shelter. Mr. Shadowfax here decided to do a hiker feed for us real fast. Some wonderful chili, and we served it up on these noodles. Oh, excuse me. Great stuff. Got some sodas.
Yeah.
And
glad you like it. My pleasure.
Let's introduce yourself right fast.
Hey, Shadowfax. I live in Maryland. Out here serving the hikers. It's a pleasure to do that. I know it's been rainy. It's classic hypothermia weather in the 40s and probably go down to the high 30s tonight. But they're going to have some some steam, these three guys, when they hit the trail tomorrow. So anyway, it's good to see this guy, Red Mage, and I wish him the best, and these two guys the best too.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's been great.
Thank you again, man.
Oh, you're welcome.